Hey everyone, Garbage here. Sometimes it's okay to have overpowered stuff in a game. Right now, the Overwatch 2 closed beta is live, and yesterday there was an update that gave the character Moira a brand new ability. Now, instead of her damage orb that bounces around doing damage, it is now a small projectile that applies a weakening status effect on anyone it hits, temporarily reducing their damage output by 75%. That is a crazy amount, and it means Moira can now beat just about anyone except for tanks in a 1v1 fight provided she can land the projectile. On paper, this sounds overpowered. The ability has a surprisingly large area of effect, and in the right hands, it's very useful for shutting down team-killing ultimates. But in practice, not only is it really fun to use, it's also not that annoying to play against, because it actually requires a decent amount of skill to use, and the average player just doesn't hit it consistently enough for it to become an issue. Just like on a Sleep Dart or the Kraber in Apex Legends, these are both incredibly powerful in their respective games, but you have to hit your shots in order to get any value out of them. Overwatch's newest hero, the Junker Queen, is built entirely around this concept. Everything about her kit requires good aim, timing, and decision making, and as a reward, you get to play as one of the most fun heroes Blizzard has ever created. She feels incredibly powerful, maybe even too powerful, but her power level is kept in check by the fact that you actually have to be good at the game to unlock it. She reminds me a lot of how Paladins handles its balancing, where each character feels way more powerful individually, but also require a bit more skill to use. And I think that's the key to keeping strong stuff in check, is not by nerfing their stats, because that just sucks all the fun out of the game. Instead, the game should keep that power locked behind a significant skill requirement so that you reward players for being good at the game rather than punish them. Conversely, games should avoid giving too much power to things that are easy to use, because then it just takes over the game and ruins the experience. Of course, this isn't meant to be a blanket statement that applies to every situation, and sometimes things really are overpowered and need to be nerfed. But in general, I think it's a pretty decent rule to stick to. What do you think? Is this a good way to approach game balance, or is there a better way? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, like, subscribe, and bell, links to my Twitter and everything else down below, and as always, have a nice day.